Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Saga. This is the Throne to Britannia. We are East Engle, and Guthrum is a badass. Okay, so what is happening at the moment? Well, we fought and brought Mercia down to their knees. Mercia was actually annexed by Wessex. Or are they vassalized? They might be vassals. I think they're vassals. Because this is all that remains of Mercia, is these 4 provinces up there. Wessex themselves, we are now at war with. They started to expand down here below Northumbria, and I didn't like that. They basically cut themselves in half from me just passing through my land, so I said, "Oi! Enough of that. This is war." So I declared war on them. I've taken most of the territories over here, though there are still 2 provinces, Stanford and Derby, which need to fall, and also they have 2 armies over here, but they are tiny, badly battered, and I think we'll be fine. Then once those provinces are captured, we can turn our eyes down here to the southern front, which is a far, far wider front, so we're going to struggle a little bit to protect some of these provinces. So I'm thinking about raising a 4th army. I probably should. I definitely got the food supply for it, and we have the income for it. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to raise an army right now in London. Raise army. What's that? Impassioned, +2 zeal. We know that zeal is good. Missile damage from missile infantry for the commanded army. Also good. Elfeneth is only 25, so I think we're going to go with you. Plus missile damage and an army that's going to be guarding a settlement. I think that works. So we're going to... Whoops. No, don't go to sea. Stay in the city. Hire some archers. I know these are the skirmisher archers, but I think that will just have to do. And long axemen, because I really rate their damage. We're not going to be at full strength, but this is going to be sufficient for the time being. We could get some spearmen. Sure, get some spearmen. Prefer those to the throwy people. Your friends and Crusader Kings are unhappy you raided them. They're playing as the English. I think they forgot history. Oh no, England is like your bank right now. You should absolutely be making withdrawals from the Bank of England as the Vikings. 100%. New dude has extremely low loyalty. Possibly because he has no land? I have no land to give away, so screw you! Huzzah! Meanwhile, thank you very much for the subscription. Awesome, thanks very much for your support. Also, the other thing I should point out is I am like 6 followers away from 3,000 followers, which has kind of snuck up on me. Last time I checked it was like 1,000. So, 6 people. I need 6 people. But also, subscriptions. Awesome, thank you very, very much for your support. I really do appreciate that. And yes, this is definitely something I need to say is like show your support in chat as well. Like show your appreciation. Thank you. I forgot you weren't a sub anymore. Well, now you are. Right, so we should probably start shifting some troops around. Guthrum is heading south. We could actually go and attack the army moving on. You're a king. This is Guthrum.
We pledge your service. We cannot.
Is Guthrum going to kill his 3rd king?
Enemy blood will flow.
He's saying that enemy blood will flow, so I think he's basically saying, yeah, I'm going to go and kill them. You gonna run away? You're gonna run away.
Moving out.
Wimps! Now, is that gonna count as a catch? I think that's gonna count as a catch.
For the All-Father!
Yeah, it is. Excellent. So they have 1 unit of spearmen. See, they're trying to copy me. They've gone for the 1 unit of spearmen tactic. 2 thanes, which are the equivalent of my sword hessier. Although I don't think they're quite high level. I think they're the sword herd rather than sword hessier. Sax warriors, which are like my raiders. Axemen, 2 archers, 3 skirmishers, and only 1 cavalry. So I actually have more cavalry. Hey, Drunk Lord. Alright, let's do this. Could do a night attack, but that's not really going to help me because I have more archers. Night attack is really good if you like have multiple enemy armies and you just want to go, I want to kill that one in particular. Night attack, boom. Just in time for the battle. Yeah, and the stream's only just really started, so perfect timing. You get salty in Crusader Kings, the game isn't for you. There's so much stuff that can screw you over. Yeah, that's very, very true. Hey, Fenro. Yes. Twitch is having issues at the moment. So if... yeah, Alfred's dead. Like, the first time he met Guthrum, he died. What was I saying? Twitch is having issues at the moment, so if chat seems abnormally quiet or anything, try refreshing, or just tell people Twitch is broken at the moment. Just keep trying refreshing. It should eventually work, hopefully. Otherwise, hit us up on Discord and we'll see if we can respond. Anyway, so Dana, if anyone says anything on Discord, let me know. Yes, so we have got quite a few ranged units to kill, which we hopefully can use the cavalry for. So I might actually have my spearmen on anti-cavalry duty. Are you special, guys? Levy melee cavalry. Scout horseman. No, you're not. Twitch is being twitchy. Dry. That suits me. I have better archers than them. Ooh, a hill. It's a very flat hill. Well, I have the cavalry superiority, so I kind of want to use the hill. And their cavalry is right there. So I think we are going to deploy here on the right-hand side. So once again, we're going to put the Huskarls in the center. Although, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to put the Huskarls a little behind. I'm going to put the Sword Hister in the center. Because they have so many skirmishers, I'm a little bit concerned about how much damage they could potentially do. So we're going to put you there. And we're going to have you, Axeman, regular Axeman, over here. Oh, and I realised part of the reason I think that we've been beating Mercia so handily is because the Great Viking Army actually gets a bonus to morale when fighting Anglo Saxons. So the reason that my armies just haven't been breaking and running like theirs have is because of that. Also, I think my armies are just quite good and I'm pretty good at managing morale, but that's certainly going to have an effect. And that's why we haven't been running during like the little town fights. I suspect. I strongly suspect. Right, we have you. Need to shift you guys over there so I can grab all the shields at once. I think we're just going to have you here in the back line, protected by the shields and by the archers. Speaking of archers, let's go and deploy you now, right there. Put our own javelins here on the... Actually, no, the javelins can go on the left. And my cavalry is going to go here. And I think I'm going to try and reserve the cavalry until their cavalry is dead, which should hopefully be fairly soon. And then finally the king. The king is going to go here. So these two are these three are likely to have to rotate over here because they're going to be coming at us. Okay, frontliners, shield up. Okay, good. Who's grey hair? It's Guthrum's, because he's like over 50 now. It's like 54 or something, so his hair actually changed colour. Like, he was black hair before. Alright, let me just sort out tea supplies, and then we should be good to go. Tea supplies. I think this is... Oh no, there's an army near London as well, which is a threat. So London's going to be in a bit of trouble. Hopefully they can hold for a turn or two, because Guthrum's not actually that far away. He's in Northampton at the moment. Which is probably a turn? Maybe two away? And London should be starting to get a garrison. Also, I've upgraded London. So yeah, London should be fine. So is the king on horseback like in Total War Rome? No. My general's on foot. He's a Viking. Vikings don't ride. Unless they happen to be cavalry, in which case they do. Just not very well. That's the general's bodyguard. Where are the Huskarls? These are my other really good unit. Cavalry. I just can't get enough of like just looking at the different troops in this. I had the same problem in Attila. Attila also looks rather good. I suspect that we are going to need to advance. So let's advance to about here. They are repositioning. Whoa! Stop, 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 stop. It's because you lot. I almost made the same problem. Same mistake again. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Right, front line. I should be able to move... No, that's just the cavalry. Oh no, that's not even the cavalry, that's... What the hell? Oh, it's because you're selected. Ah! Ah! Ha ha ha! It's really annoying, actually, that when you're in shield formation, you don't move. I'd rather it broke shield formation and moved you. It's actually quite annoying. Okay, this should do. And... Nope, they've... Oh, for Pete's sake, people! You didn't break your formation. Let's try that again, shall we? There. Because it shows up that they're moving, and then they don't move. Okay, now we're moving. Yeah, all that silver experience. This is a hardcore army. This is a very, very strong army. I don't have any berserkers, no. I had a unit of berserkers, then they died. Berserkers in this are called shield biters, and they're actually sword and board. I wanted something which is just damage dealing, which is why I went for the Huskarls. They're basically armoured two-handers. They're very strong. And they were absolutely... Okay, we're getting a bit of clipping here. They were absolutely amazing in Attila as well.
The enemy approaches.
Vikings don't ride until they become French and trounce the Anglo Saxon shield wall cavalry.
They won't take us alive.
What are you guys doing? That's going to disrupt me a bit. So I might try and shift my forces over here so we have this on the flank. So it doesn't disrupt my lovely lines. Saxons thought they were winning the Battle of Hastings, so they broke the shield wall and chased down the hill. Yeah. This happened more than once. You would have thought they would have learned.
Pick your targets, man.
Am I correct? Viking Rollo became King of Normandy. Yep. No, not King of Normandy. Duke of Normandy. That was done by... Charlemagne? It might well have been Charlemagne. Because basically the thinking was, France was getting, or rather the Franks were getting so fed up with Viking raids, especially when they were sailing down the Seine to raid Paris, that they said, okay, if we settle a group of Vikings on the coastline and say, right, you are charged with protecting the rest of us from being raided by your kinsmen, that would work. And kind of was right. It, as far as I'm aware, did work. Interesting factoid, the first person to die at the Battle of Hastings was William the Bastard's Chester.
Wipe them from history.
Right, that's their long axemen. So those are the guys that I want to hit with my own archers. And they're all on one flank, interesting. So maybe I should pit my long axemen against their long axemen and see who win. I suspect mine will. It was Charles the Simple, okay. Always wondered why the Gauls became the Franks. Or the French. Sure. Different culture? No, the Franks... The Franks emerged after the fall of Western Rome, up to which point, yes, they were Gauls. I don't know why they became Franks. It's a good question. If anyone knows, let me know.
Follow them.
Are they charging me? I think they're just repositioning in a weird way.
Them from history.
Yeah, they are. We're good. And our lines are going to be just at the very edge of their line. So I think we're going to move back very slightly to here. It's nice that it remembers the formation, even when your troops are like en route. See you moving.
Archers! As ordered! So be it!
Long axes.
Death from above! This close, they can fire on us.
The cavalry hasn't done anything yet.
Quick
Move
now!
my cavalry back a bit.
Fear! Fear! Missiles away!
Actually, those are javelins. Which are the archers? Archer, javelin, 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 archer. Okay, then all of you, except for you, shield up. You go over there.
We're under fire!
We are under fire, but my firing is better than their firing. So we'll be fine. Plus, we're killing their shooting people. And this is why I put my axemen at the back, so they're not getting shot at. Right, we've decimated that unit already. We are a lot better at aiming than they are. Our accuracy is 25, theirs is 15.
Horsemen! They won't take us alive! Axemen! Target missiles! Their missiles...
They're not too sure what to do. They're just getting absolutely pounded by my archers. Viking archers! They're not even that good! Mine just happen to be very experienced because I tend to play very defensively. I'll be in range for a while. Oh. Who's that? Long axeman.
Horsemen! They're charging! Fear! Axemen! To victory! Crush them! Bring them! End them! Horsemen! Glory and plunder!
The hockey balls.
If we win that, we will!
And then you three, charge formation. Come up that way.
Speed it up! Speed it up! Battle awaits! Fear! Missiles loose!
Shoot them.
Where's the fight? Perseer! Stakes your blades! Facing yourselves!
Let's try and get around the flank. You lot, come over here. They're only scout horsemen, so my Thane horsemen should be absolutely obliterating them. And this is me getting in behind them, which is nice. Alright, General, let's just drop a morale buff right there.
Our general is under attack!
That's fine.
Fear! Aim and fire! Commandos! Battle awaits!
Yeah, okay, so our cavalry caught them pretty nicely there. Let's fire at those javelins at the back.
The battle is turning in our favor!
Turning? I think it's been in my favour for a while there, buddy.
Where's the fight? Battle awaits!
Oh, those are long axemen. Let's not fight those. Let's go somewhere else and let these guys fight those.
Target missiles!
Full on cavalry
They
charge.
flee before our might!
Hunt
Axemen! Perseer! Axemen! Swordsmen!
them down.
Horsemen! Run them down! Our foes will fall!
Who are you?
Javelins!
Oh, the javelins. Right, you're a thing. Head over here. Let me charge into them in the back. Oh, side charge.
The enemy general is dead! State your orders!
That helps.
Shift it! Fear! Missiles away! Fire on them! Horsemen!
So you go that way. You go that way. You lot.
Perseer!
Hunt them. Except for you. Charge there. All of you. Charge them. This was a massacre. I've lost less than 200 men. I didn't think this was a particularly well-established battle, but apparently it was. Wow. Let's go charge them in the back. continue chasing. These poor bastards. Nope. 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 We're out of here. Cause them pain. Nice. Right, let's get the archers. Send one after you. One after you. One after you. Where are the knights? Knights? Cavalry! Go hunt them down. You're dealing with the Sax warriors. Yep, do that.
Never speak of this day.
Never speak of this day.
A glorious triumph! The troops are routing! Horsemen!
And we killed their king, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Guthrum has caused the death of yet another king. Success.
By the gods, we horsemen!
Small unit trying to run away over there. Let's make sure they don't succeed.
Commandos! Be their deaths!
Alright. Success. Poof. I love how the javelin troop rarely does anything. Yeah, I should probably get rid of the javelins. I just don't use them. I don't need... Well, see, the javelins basically serve the same role as the Huskarls, just the Huskarls do it so much better. At least the way that I play. They're basically there to flank the enemy and then get behind them and then chuck their javelins into the backs of the enemy. And they will do tons of damage. Like, they basically ignore armor because they're so good armor piercing. But Huskarls do that better with chop chops and they can get really mixed in and tie people down. My long axes do a similar role and they're quick. So, yeah, I probably should just drop those. Bring in some more archers maybe, because I have actually been using the archers fairly heavily. When I first started out, I thought they were rubbish. Like the first couple of battles, the archers were really underwhelming, but I think it's because they have so much experience. Javelin's a good hammers and a hammer and anvil strategy. Yeah, but my anvil are my swordhurster and my axe raiders, and my hammer are the Huskarls. This is against the English, whom I am trying to placate while killing. And that's another king dead. War fervor has increased. Fortunately, I can't reach you to finish you off, can I? No. But Northumbria is now secure. You have one unit left. One lone unit of archers. That's hilarious.
Our foes shall fall!
Bedford fell to rebels, apparently. Well, I should probably take that back so that I can fortify this border, because then at least you'll be able to basically cover Northampton, Brantford, and St Albans until Guthrum comes south, Buckingham, and then actually our border is essentially just going to be this area, which will be much easier to cover once these areas up here have fallen. Okay. You're still training.
Enemy blood will flow!
So you need to get to Stanford and siege it.
We'll see this through!
And you need to take out Derby. Hell, we may as well take Worcestershire while it's a rebel place. Because we'll be taking this. Which is in fact Derby. So we can get Derby and Worcestershire.
You can rely on us! For the Old Father! For glory! As commanded! Attack!
They ran away. I should have fought them first. That was a mistake, because now they're behind my lines. That was a big mistake, actually.
We'll pledge our service!
Yeah, so see no real reason for you not to do this. Your army is pretty strong. That army could cause some problems. 50-50. Really? Not sure I agree with that.
For the Old Father!
We have a couple more people that are unhappy. That's because we have estates. So we should Should be able to fix that pretty quickly. So Derby can go to Hymir, who apparently lost one previously. Are we all cool? Oslak, really loyal. F5th still doesn't like us. Godwin's pretty chill now. He's got old, he's understood that no one can stand against Guthrum and hope to live. Mistake, no, they're just delaying death. Future English history books will call this period the Another One Dies the Dust period. Nice. Alright, so I think that's essentially all I can do done. I would really like you to be a little bit stronger. Ah, we did come into a bit more cash. So yeah, we're going to hire another archer unit. We can get another 2 archer units. We'll get another 2 archer units. And then we'll save the armoured archers if we can get them for the main army. Also, you need a name. We were up to these. In fact, today is the 30th, so I need to redo my Patreon and Twitch lists tomorrow. So if you want to be on my list for the next month, you have to subscribe today. Right. We are going to go with, you know what? Awesome strap. This is number 9. T-W-S. Helson Strat. I do kind of wish that armies evolved over time, like the armies in Attila. That was a really nice feature. Any better units available soon? We just got a bunch. The Swordhurster are new. The Shield Biters Huskarls relatively new. The upgraded Axemen, Spearmen, those are all new. The Archers are new. So there's a few things. And I get another technology in 2 turns, which I think is better swordsman again. They're doing exactly what I thought they would. Just picking off places from behind me. Shield Biters OP, please nerf. I fielded Shield Biters once and they died. So, not sure I agree with that. Oh, here they come. London's under siege. But we do have an army present. London has a fairly large garrison. So, maybe. Here, King, books or monuments. It's your people's way to commemorate great deeds by erecting stones covered with runes and images, in order that their heroic actions may be known for future generations. The English frown on this practice, calling it heathen and primitive. They favour recording everything on paper. Books are cheaper than stone, but they're also more perishable. Who reads them? On this one, I'm going to have to say runestone. I mean, you've got to go with the tradition thing. War fervor has decreased. Lightning. Huzzah! Hey, Dana, thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Thank you. Right. We'll just have to deal with the extra uneasiness. And also, the English hate us about as much as it's possible to hate us. So maybe I should just stop pandering to them. Like, we're just going to stop pretending we care. I've tried. Didn't work. Let's move on. You're still going for Stamford. Do I want to go for Worcester, or do I want to let these guys just pick away at the back of my lands? I think I'm going to go for Worcester.
Attack! Yes, indeed. At once.
Occupy. Oh, now we're up next to Mercia. That may have been a mistake. Who's this? Eric. Who is a governor who should be getting zeal. Now we have some buildings that require repairs. So repair them then, dear Liza. Wow, these are built up areas. I cannot afford it. Oh crikey, yeah, my money seems to have disappeared. That's not good.
Our foes shall fall.
Alright, so Guthrum could go for Buckingham, but then where's that army going?
In Odin's name.
And we probably should press the attack on Stanford so that we have an army to deal with these. Because you might well need to stay up here just to deal with Mercia. I mean, you could go and take Mercia out, theoretically. They don't actually have any walled cities up here. This is all small provinces, except for Chester. Which literally means castle. There is a city just called Castle. Mordred, it's all about industry, Viking at it again. Except I'm not really. Like, my economy sucks. It is terrible. Probably because I'm not raiding stuff enough. Because I keep on taking it. Like, I keep on saying, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. It's a problem I have. Right, we're going to attack, because I need this place to fall. So they have some spearmen. They have some thanes. So the thanes are going to be the problem. But so long as I hit them with the two-handed axes, we'll be fine. Okay, Twitch working again. What's happened? I'm fighting for Stanford.